Attorney General Pam Bondi said, or was a podcast utterance was put across the media in which she said hate speech will be prosecuted. Mm-hmm. And there was tremendous blowback among conservatives saying that's not permissible in this country. Were you alarmed by those remarks?
Well, I don't know. You know, sometimes people say things and they don't come out the way they mean. Sometimes the media is taking them out of context. I think Pam Bondi, certainly it's a fair question to ask her what she meant by that. But I do think that there's a concern about the increased political temperature in America and the result being more violence. Many of us believe that the majority of the last several mass shootings and high-profile crimes have been committed by people that are more on the liberal end of this political spectrum than conservatives. Now, some of the media would disagree with that, but I'm pretty confident, and I'll say that. I'm not just blaming the left. Both parties, both sides can share blame for increased political rhetoric. But at the end of the day, I think...
And there are victims on both sides.
There are victims on both sides.
Minnesota legislatures,
both sides.
Governor Shapiro in Pennsylvania, Speaker Pelosi's husband. I mean, there are victims on both sides.
Of course.
You acknowledge that?
Yeah, I do acknowledge that.
Okay.
I do.
But it is true that hate speech is not prosecutable in this country. It's protected by the First Amendment, repugnant though it may be. You believe that?
I do. I would assume that Pam Bondi believes that hate speech that is directed towards an end goal of violence or criminal behavior would be prosecuted. That's what I would assume she would mean by that. But you would have to ask her that.